Shane Richie, our guest on Sounds of the 80s.
And Gary Davies is hosting it.
I am.
Very good. You should do this for a living, Gary.
Let's head to another classic scene from EastEnders.
All right, mate.
There's been a lot of love triangles that have provided a whole lot of drama over the last 40 years in EastEnders. One of our faves from the 80s has got to be Ian, Cindy and Wixie. Owen Sharon.
We're talking about Every Loser Wins.
Correct.
Wix, that's the one.
So here's the magnificent Pat Butcher giving her son Simon,
played by Nick,
Wixie, some advice.
Right.
My advice is tell Sharon.
I can't do that, Mum.
Well, tell her you had a one-night stand with Cindy. You're sorry, but it didn't mean anything to you.
Look, if I told her I went with Cindy but I was still going out with her, she'd be really hurt. Mum, she put two and two together about dates, and I'd lose her for good, and I can't risk doing that. She must never find out.
You carry on snapping at her the way you are, you're going to ruin the relationship anyway.
That's just for today. It's finding out and everyone going on about it.
Oh, you're living in cloud cuckoo land. Every day from now on, you're going to be terrified that somebody will spill the beans. And the longer it goes on, the harder it will get.
So Cindy was with Ian.
Yeah.
Wixie was with Sharon. But
probably.
Wixie was the father of Cindy's baby.
Yeah, who happened to be the grandmother of the auntie. They're all like, I turn up on the square sometimes and there's all these kids and I'm going, whose kids are who? I've got 3, I think. And I say to Adam, how many of you got? Oh, I don't know. And then Phil Mitchell's got about 12.
Yeah.
Oh, I never know who's who. But it's funny how the stories, big stories that happened in the 80s, all of a sudden are coming back round again.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of playing that again. And it might have something to do with the 40th. I can either confirm or deny. But a lot of the big stories, certainly with Cindy and Ian.
Yeah, well, a lot of drama follows Cindy around. And, of course, she's at the centre of a whodunit reveal this week.
Yeah.
As we finally find out who attacked her on Christmas Day.
Who was it?
I was going to ask you.
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Who knows? Anyone here know? There you go. Oh, we can't mention it. Oh, we've got to cut that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, we got all the press here from BBC, EastEnders. We've got lawyers all here going, Shane, Gary, stop it. You cannot talk about who whacked Cindy.
Tune in this week to find out who the culprit is. Because all's going to be revealed, isn't it?
All happens.
Yeah. And also this week, in a first for EastEnders, viewers will get to decide if Denise chooses Jack or Ravi. See? Love triangle.
It is.
With the outcome revealed on Thursday's special live episode.
Yeah. This particular storyline, I was sat with Diane Scott, who plays Jack, and they were talking about it, and they were saying, just trying to get their head round, A, learning it, and B, knowing they're going to be doing it live, where at the flick of a switch, it's not going to be that, it's going to be this. So they've got to learn a hell of a lot.
One of them's going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, and one of them's going to be punching the air going, oh, I don't have to do it.
Can we talk about...
What do you want to talk about, Gary? Anything you want?
I want to talk about EastEnders stars as pop stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, let's see if we can name 5 between us. Go, right.
Okay.
Nick Berry.
Yes, Every Loser Wins.
Okay, Anita Dobson.
Yeah, Anyone Can Fall in Love.
Anyone Can Fall in Love. Oh, Tish Dean. She had a hit in the 80s, didn't she, with Paul Medford?
Yes. And you, of course...
I covered an 80s tune.
You covered an 80s tune, I'm Your Man.
Yeah. Well, you know how that come about.
How did that come about?
Children in Need was happening. It was a whole big Cat and Alfie phenomenon was going on, and we get a phone call. Simon Cowell's office says, we'd like you to do a song for children. I was like, really? Yes. So we had the meeting, and you know what they originally wanted me to do? Pretty Woman.
Really?
Down there. Oh, no, I ain't doing that. Because he could see the video of me singing it with Cat walking, Jesse walking down and doing a video. I said, I ain't doing that. He said, what about Do Or Diddy? I'm going, really? Simon. Okay, Simon, first of all, stop talking. Sit down. I'm not doing Do Or Diddy. Because it had that line, there she was, just a walking down, and then Cat walking down the thing. And I knew George Michael was a big fan of EastEnders. And I wanted to do Edge of Heaven, because I thought that was a brilliant song. And then I think someone said, what about I'm Your Man? Because, you know, you can sing it about a cat. I went, yeah, okay, let's do it. We recorded the song and shot the video in 48 hours.
Went to number 2.
Oh, so I did Top of the Pops. was when they did it at Television Centre. So I was filming during the day. So I had to film and then go back. I said, well, who's coming with me? They went, oh, who do you want to bring? And I remember Hilda Braid, who played Nana Moon, said, I'll come with you. And I turned up with me and Nana Moon, me singing I'm Your Man. And on the same show was Outkast doing Hey Ya, who had an entourage of 150. And I'm there with Nana Moon. Wow, this is so wrong. If you're gonna do it right.
Shane, listen, good luck with all the 40th celebrations on
Bless you,
EastEnders.
thanks, Gary.
It's been absolutely amazing having you on the show.
Mate, thank you. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I've been very excited about doing this. I don't do much. I won't do podcasts. I'm not going to do Vernon's show. I will only come on when you stand in for him, okay?
Okay.
Scott Mills can do one. Gary Davis all the way. I've loved you for a long time, man. And
Likewise.
You're brilliant. And thank you for asking me to do this. And if you're ever thinking, you know what, I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, give me a call. I'll come and do
Okay.
Shane Richie Sounds of the 80s.
I think you do a great job.
Well, I'm just only because I've been watching you.
It's all down to what your ultimate 80s choice is.
Oh, my, okay.
Now, if I like it...
Right, all right, I know what you're saying. Can I tell you a quick story about this?
Yes.
So, this has been my ringtone for as long as you've been able to get songs as a ringtone.
Okay.
You ask any of my mates from musical theatre, from game shows I've done, from dramas, EastEnders, they'll go, what's Shane's ringtone? And I'll tell you this. I'm not going to tell you now because the story won't make sense unless I tell you. It's Town Called Malice, right? So how about this? About 3 years ago, I'm taking the kids to see, I think it's Disney on Ice, and Paul Weller's there with his kids. So my ringtone is now 5 to 8. The show's about to start. I'm chatting to Paul. I know my wife's about to ring me. And from my pocket, he's going to hear Town Called Malice. I swear to you, Gary, I'm having a panic attack because I can't find my phone. It's going to start playing Town Called Malice. Christy's going to phone me. Where's my phone? Please, babe, let me find my phone. As it is about to start, I found my phone and clicked it to silence as it went into Town Called Malice. Mate, what a panic attack. I've never told him about that, but
He knows about it now.
he does.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is my number one song. I play it with my band. I love it. I think Paul Weller is the poet laureate. You know, everyone goes on about Dylan. He's our poet laureate. This is Town Called Malice.